everybody, it's LE Diecast and I have Andrew here.
Hi.
And we are going to do another downhill racing competition, but we're going to choose the cars and assign them a whole lot different than we have in the past. In the past I've kind of taken viewers and figured out who got each car and so forth. We may do that again. That was fun. It just takes a long time to edit that, and I'm not able to get as many out as I would like. So we're going to try a new format, and what we're going to do is choose from all the cars right now. And if I zoom out, you'll see that's what we're looking at here. That is a, what is that, about a 2.5 foot bin, probably about, I don't know, 6 inches deep, and hundreds and hundreds of cars are in there. They go back, oh, I'll say those are at least anywhere from what's on the rack right now to 20 years ago. That's a rough estimate. Everything's mixed in there. And those are the cars that we have not sorted. So the cars in this bin go into our collection room, and then eventually they get sorted and alphabetized, and we're going to use those later down the road in other videos. But these are the unsorted ones, so I don't even really know what's in here. We've taken the time to put them in bags. I've cleaned up a few that needed to be cleaned up, but other than that, they've just been thrown in here, and there they sit until I get the time to alphabetize them. So a lot of these are probably from the Lucy videos that we've done. A lot of these you probably saw on cards in past videos, and for the most part I don't really store them on cards, so they've been taken off the cards. So how this is going to work is I am going to randomly pick cars with Andrew. So Andrew's going to help, and it's going to be super fast. So we're basically going to grab some cars, and then we're going to put them over here in this bracket. And that is one of the brackets there. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. That is one of the brackets. There's 3 of these, so there's going to end up being 96 cars. And what is that? 16 brackets of 6 cars each, if I did my math right. So we've got these little brackets, and to make it more fun, we have sponsored each bracket, or almost all the brackets, with my favorite YouTube channels. So we will deal more with that in the race. You may be able to see some of them as we go through here, but in the next video we'll actually do the racing, and I have sponsored them. Yeah, nobody paid me anything, but we'll just pretend that these guys have paid big bucks to sponsor each bracket. They haven't. They don't even know that they're doing this. So just because I always wanted these races to be a way to give back to other shows and other folks in the community, and with taking the sign-ups and everything out, I wanted a different way to give back to some folks. So these are some of my favorite channels. Some of the channels don't even have anything to do with Hot Wheels. So that's how it's going to work. And I think the selection process here is going to be fast and furious. And then in the next video, well, and then we'll take a look at the cars in each bracket. You guys can then pick which car you think is going to win. You can pick your favorites. You can post below, and then we'll just see who wins. If you pick the car that wins, we'll put your name up at the end. So let me get set up, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to get over here in my spot. All right, and how this is going to work, remember, we're just going to grab some cars, pick which ones we think are going to be the fastest. Andrew's over on that side over there. And then we put the car up here in a spot. Doesn't matter which spot. They're not seated at all, okay? All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. So grab some cars, figure out, and make sure that they're cars that will actually go down a track. Kmart exclusive. All right, what do you pick the last one? All right, you're picking the last one, at least for this bracket. Oops, sorry. And what do we got? Okay, so I'm going to stop the camera here, and then I'll zoom in, and we'll see. Okay, we're set up for the next round. This is brackets 7 through 12. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. I'm going for the bottom.
I picked one right up.
Pick one more, quick.
Okay.
Take it too long. Alright, so we got those done. I'm going to shut this off. We're going to move on to the next bracket. Alright, we're back for the last 4 brackets this time, and then we'll take a look at the cars that we picked so you guys will know which ones you want to pick for the race. In the last one, by the way, we had a little bit of controversy. Bad Mutter that got picked. He got kicked out. He won't fit on the track. So he was replaced by a car. Alright, so you ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
These crazy wheels, Daddy.
Make sure it can go down the track. You can pick him. I don't even think he's not even a Hot Wheels.
Why is he in here?
I don't know. He's not supposed to be. All right. So I think we are filled up. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to take the rest of these out of the bags, and then we'll show you each bracket, and you guys can pick which one you think is going to be the winner. Okay, so we're back and we're going to take a look at how each bracket worked out. Remember, you guys can pick which one you want, comment below, and if you could, maybe tell me either the heat that it's in or by the color of the car. So if you don't know the name of the car, that's fine. I'm not going to go through the names of all these, but just give me the color. So like if you want that, what is that, a silhouette? If you want that red car, you could just say red car in heat 1 or something like that. I'll figure it out. If you pick the car that wins, well, then we'll put your name at the end of the race. All right, so like I said, these are sponsored. The first one here is by Shad Juice 51, one of my favorite guys out there in the world of Hot Wheels, and he was nice enough to sponsor this. Not really. He didn't pay me anything. He doesn't even know anything about it, but that's okay. Here's that bracket. There are the 6 cars in that bracket. Number 2 is Snack Related Mishap. If you are not hooked up with his channel already, you should. There you go. Those are the cars in his bracket. WTFFOR also does races just like this, except much better. You should go watch his channel. And there are the cars in his bracket. I gotta tell you, I got a good feeling about this one here. Next, Nesto P. If you do customizing, you should watch his channel. He does some amazing stuff. And there are the cars in his channel. Just worked out that there are 3 cars. Those 3 right there are 3 of my favorite castings. Door Slammer, Superbird, and the Torino. I don't think either of them are going to win, but Joe Motor 49 is next. Just started watching his channel. He's been around a long time. I don't know how I missed it. I do think that funny car is going to do really well right there. That one might be another pick to win it all. Sick Diecast. If you do customs, you should go watch his. Just for the lift kits alone, you can watch his channel. There are the cars in the Sick Diecast channel. Okay, let me turn off the camera real quick, and I gotta switch my board here. Okay, we're back. So, Heat 7 is not sponsored. I left a few of them blank. By the way, the semifinals are sponsored, and the final is sponsored as well, but you're going to have to watch the next video to figure those out. There are the cars in Heat 7. I think we ended up with 2 of these black 8 crates here. Those guys with the purple. So if you pick them, I guess you get both of them, because I don't want to keep track of them. Oh, by the way, there were 2 chicanes that were picked, and I said they were treasure hunts. Neither was the treasure hunt. Andrew ran and got his own treasure hunt and substituted it in. So next up is Nano Niles. He is Heat number 8. Nano Niles probably won't even know about this. I don't know if he watches my show anymore, but Nano Niles does everything nano. And there is our Heat. We love his channel quite a bit. Faster the Dragster. He does racing as well. His are much better edited than mine. There you go. And Faster the Dragster, go hook up with his channel. And Antarius King would not be a Hot Wheels show without Antarius here with us sponsoring our our heat number 10. So there are your cars. By the way, this is a, what were they, a screecher or a screamer or a, you know, one of those with those crazy wheels. I can't get it in focus anyways. I don't think it's going to win, but it's going to make a bunch of noise. Next is Game Institute. You might be wondering why that's in there. Anyways, a great place. I also work there, so there you go. I write all of their digital art classes for them, and I guess you could really say that they are sponsoring this in one way or another. South Georgia Hot Wheels. It's not Hot Wheels, it's Hot Wheel. No S. There are the cars in that heat. So, I'm going to turn this off again real quick. We'll be back with... Okay, here we are with our last 4 heats. Number 13 is unsponsored at this moment. There are the cars in heat 13. Heat 14, also unsponsored. There is the treasure hunt chicane right there with the red tires. I got that mixed up. By the way, oh, there's 2 treasure hunts. This is Battle of the Treasure Hunts right next to each other there. You know what? I don't think either of them was going to win. PBAJ 1972 brings us Heat 15. And there are the cars in Heat 15. I got a good feeling about that 16 Angels right there, that purple car. Mr. Sensitivity. He brings us Heat 16. Does customs, does everything. Tells me what's out in the stores. Wouldn't be able to get by without Mr. Sensitivity. Seth has a great channel. There's that other chicane. I screwed that up. That's the chicane from the previous year. Yeah, they look the same. So there you go. There are your 16 brackets. So again, you pick the car that you think is going to win. Try to pick just one car, please. I don't want to try and keep track of multiple picks. So if you pick multiple picks, I'm just going with the first one you pick because the whole point here is to save on editing time. But if you pick any of these that we have doubles of, so if there's any other doubles, you just get the doubles. So there you go. And if you pick the winner, we'll put your name on the final video. We're going to have the race in it's either going to be the next video or one of the videos here in probably the next 3. And so keep an eye at it. It should be pretty clearly marked. It'll be called something like Downhill Final or something like that. So there you go, folks. Thanks for watching. Make your picks down below, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.